Howdy folks, and welcome to episode 1 of the Con, the Bran and the Movie podcast with me, Connor the handsome one, and the human embodiment of the nerd emoji in front of me, my co-host Brandon.
What the hell? Okay, this is a movie podcast where we both pick an awful movie that the other has not seen.
And we're going to pin them against each other in a movie-related standoff.
And my movie hit this week is Fixed, the new Netflix original, and Connor has chosen Marmaduke to go after me, because we've done dogs movies today.
Yeah, another Netflix original.
Yeah.
This could possibly be like one of the worst episodes, especially to start off with, of us both talking about like probably the worst movies ever. But this should be good. This should be good.
That should be fine. But we'll start off with some good movies. So
of course,
have you watched any good movies, Connor?
I actually rewatched The Thing recently.
Oh,
have you seen it?
I watched it like 2 years ago, but I was like half asleep when I watched it, so it's not like
rewatch it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to for the last like 2 years.
I watched it with Leah, telling her it's like the greatest horror movie ever made, and she loved it. So I was very glad about that because I when I watch stuff with Leah, I tell her it's so good, like Little Miss Sunshine, for example.
Yeah.
And she always expects too much, but I'm glad she actually enjoyed this film. Have you seen anything that's good?
Well, Together.
Oh yeah, of course.
While filming this, Together came out today.
Yeah, we watched it a while ago.
Yeah, we watched like 2 weeks ago. That's incredible. I think it's one of my favourites of this year. I'm just getting up my list of this year. But yeah, it's my eighth favourite movie of the year.
Oh wow.
Only under Together, not Together. Together's the one I watched.
Under Together. Under Together.
Yeah, I had to watch it twice. But yeah, it's one under Weapons. Which,
okay.
I mean,
Weapons is another recent
incredible
release. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
But it's been a really good year for horror anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, bring it back as well, Sinners.
Of course.
Sinners is incredible.
Yeah.
There hasn't been many bad horrors this year. All of the bad horrors have been like just forgettable.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like this I think the good ones shine so high that the bad ones don't really matter. You don't really think about them.
Yeah, and the bad ones, there's like Until Dawn and Dangerous Animals.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You haven't seen Until Dawn, have you?
I haven't, no. I was going to watch it, but then you kind of explained it to me, which is kind of part of how we just came up with the idea of this podcast. Is just you explained a movie to me, and I was like, it's probably not worth me really watching it because it's just how badly you explain movies.
Yeah, I explained Smurfs to you.
yeah.
But I also did watch...
You did watch an actual bad movie.
Yeah. I watched War of the Worlds as well.
Other than Fixed.
I ended up watching War of the Worlds as well on my birthday. So, ruined my birthday.
Oh yeah, of course.
Speaking of bad movies, should we talk about Fixed?
Yeah, I'll let you go first. You explain Fixed to me. That's basically the idea of this concept of this thing, because I don't think we very subtly touch upon it in the intro, but the idea of what this podcast is I've watched a movie that Brandon hasn't seen, and Brandon's watched a movie that I haven't seen, and he's going to explain his really badly, and I'm going to explain mine really badly, and we're basically going to decide
whose is worse,
whose movie's worse. Kind of in a way of propaganda. We're just like explain. It's basically what it is. It's like I'm trying to explain it to seem dumber than it actually is, and I think I can pull that off pretty easily.
I mean, it's Marmaduke, isn't it? So
yeah, yeah. But you go first.
So the director of this movie.
Starting with the director's never a good sign. It's never a good sign. Please tell me they haven't done something like incredible in the past.
Well, I just like skimmed through the letterbox and I read Ovsky, so I thought Aronofsky was the director.
Darren Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky, that's it.
Yeah.
But it's Tartakovsky.
Oh, okay.
He directed Samurai Jack. Very good. I don't, you've probably seen Samurai Jack.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
He also directed all 3 of the Hotel Transylvania movies. Is there 4?
There is 4. What 3 has he done?
The first 3.
Okay, so he hasn't done the one that Adam Sandler's not in. He hasn't. He's done all the ones with Adam Sandler. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do that one.
Bangers.
But he did act in it. He also wrote He also wrote Hotel Transylvania 3.
Okay.
And Transformania.
Fair enough why they're the worst 2 if he wrote Fixed as well.
And he wrote Fixed, yeah. You have no idea of the cast of this movie, do you?
I could have an idea of the kind of people that would be in this film.
Who do you think?
I would imagine like the guy who voices Spider-Ham being in it.
John Mulaney.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Or like basically anyone from Big Mouth. They're the kind of people that I imagine being in this, like Rexplode or someone like that. They're the kind of people that I can imagine being in it.
Okay, so you're completely wrong.
Please, no. Is there no?
So wrong.
Is there any big names?
Yeah, there's a lot of big names.
Oh no.
But you're so wrong in who. So, the main character, Bull, is voiced by Adam Devine. You know that is?
Yes.
The guy from Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, the guy who really wants to be Jack Black.
Yeah. He was also in a terrible movie last year, wasn't he? Or the year before?
Yes, I think so. I can't remember what it was, but yes, I think so.
Yeah. There's also Idris Elba.
What? What? Going off heads of state to this.
And then we have Catherine Hahn.
Oh no. What?
From
WandaVision.
I Thought All Along,
Yeah.
WandaVision. Some really good stuff.
Yeah.
An amazing career to this.
Of course. Yeah.
We also have Fred Armisen.
Who the hell's Fred Armisen?
You're going to get lynched by...
I feel like I probably should.
You should definitely know who Fred Armisen is.
I think I know probably his face, but not his name.
He was in Wednesday. He was... I can't remember what his name was in Wednesday, but he's like the uncle or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uncle Fester.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was also in SNL quite a bit.
Yes. Yeah. I know who he is.
You've
I
seen
know who
Brooklyn
he
Nine-Nine,
is.
haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Do you remember Melipnos?
Who?
The like... Oh my god. I don't know how to explain it. They go to his door and they're like, have you seen this person?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. But anyway.
Okay.
There's also Bobby Moynihan.
Yeah.
You know who Bobby Moynihan is?
Bobby Moynihan.
I knew you were going to do that. A piece of toast.
Yeah. He's on Rick and Morty. Well, he's not, but he's on the talk show.
So, stacked cast.
Yeah,
Insane cast.
Yeah.
I mean, of course they had a lot of money for this movie, right? Of course they did.
Of course, it's Netflix. They just hand money out to these crap projects. Just give them anything.
Just for the cast, though.
Oh, no. Okay.
So, I'll set the scene for the start. So,
Okay, the only thing I do know about this film is about a dog who's like his last few days before he gets neutered.
Yeah.
So like...
Yeah, so essentially it's just, he finds out he's going to be neutered.
Yeah.
So he decides to spend his last, I think, 24 hours just making the most of his balls.
Great, yeah.
So, great concept.
Not the making it... That's like... It would be probably a better movie if it was like the last 24 hours before he gets put down and it's like making the most of his life. But like just making the most of his balls, I can just tell what direction they're going to go in with this
They
film.
kind of make out that it is him losing his life.
Yeah, well, I kind of imagined that in a way.
But I mean, there is a resolution. There was like a lesson.
Okay.
But they don't care about it. Like you can tell the filmmakers had one goal, and that's just to make it as crude as possible.
Yeah, why? Yeah.
So it starts. It's like a dog adoption agency. This Bull is a puppy.
No, he's a puppy. Is he getting his
He's a
balls...
puppy, and
Not when he's a child. Okay, he doesn't get his balls removed when he's a baby. That would be...
So it starts. He's a puppy. He gets adopted.
Okay, yeah.
We then see him meet his family and like fussing over him. 2 years later. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he's 2.
He's now 2 years.
But that would be like dog years. It's like you
14.
age 15 and then you age another 7.
Yeah, so he's about
every
20.
year. So he's probably about 20.
There's an uncomfortably long scene, which I feel like you've seen
Is it the one where
in
he
the
humps
trailer, where he's humping the nan's leg,
Yeah.
and like moaning and.
It's the only bit I did see because I saw it come up on like because I follow so many trailer accounts on YouTube. I saw it come up and I was like, oh, a new like Sony movie fixed. Like it's a hand animated Sony movie. That's kind of interesting.
I was there when you watched the trailer.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I'll watch that. The first like 3 seconds is fine, and then that happens. I'm like, that's enough for me. And then I was like, you're watching that.
Yeah, so that scene is uncomfortably long. It's
I
like
can imagine.
30 seconds, 45 seconds.
That's
Just that.
When you
Just
said
that.
uncomfortably long, I was thinking like
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds is
And it's like
ludicrous.
passionately doing it while moaning and like changing speed and everything. After this like 45 seconds, she wakes up and kicks him away.
Wait, she was asleep.
I think so. Or she was just
Teach
unconscious
bro
in
about
some way.
consent. Jesus.
Yeah, so I think her glasses then fall off the table
Okay.
and she goes to grab him. But for some reason she grabs his balls
What?
and like squeezes them very tightly. Not in a way that you would hold glasses, by the way. She goes and they're like poking out.
Like between her fingers.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I thought you meant like out the bottom, like between.
Well, no, they're poking out like the top.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I don't remember why she lets go, but she lets go. And then the dad...
Probably because of the texture and
Probably,
them being
yeah.
warm. Like,
Probably.
I was about to say probably a good reason.
He then runs into the back garden and he like talks to Catherine Hahn.
What is Catherine Hahn another dog?
Yeah, Catherine Hahn's another dog. She's like a show dog. She's like
Okay.
this beautiful show dog. Bull is like this disgusting dog who like
Yeah.
eats shit and rolls in dirt and everything. He doesn't do either of those things in the movie, but you know, he probably does. But yeah, they flirt a little bit, but like he's like oh, you're way out of my league because you're a show dog sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's what he thinks. He doesn't tell her that. But yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But nothing really happens in the first, 20 minutes.
All right, yeah.
Before I say this, nothing funny happens in this movie.
Oh, yeah, I kind of imagine that.
In any way.
With most movies in these crude nature, nothing really funny does happen. It's just, reaction-based.
Yeah, the extent of the jokes is just sex.
Yeah.
Because it's funny because it's dogs. And swearing. Because, again, funny because it's dogs.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Similar is the
Sausage Pie.
I was going to say Will Ferrell movie. I think it actually is the exact same concept. You know the one when Strays. Yeah,
it probably is the same concept.
It probably is. Well, I think in Strays he just gets kicked out and he's just living on the street. But I think there is something to do with him losing his balls in that film.
Probably.
It probably is the exact same concept.
By the way, I forgot to mention, we find out throughout this next 20 minutes that everybody knows, and he's notorious for humping his nan's leg.
Why specifically that?
I don't know. It's just he loves his nan. But yeah, and then he goes on a walk and there's he meets the other dogs. He meets Idris Elba and Boy Moynihan and whatever.
Yeah.
So
and a piece of toast.
So Idris Elba is a boxer. He's like a runt. He's a runt of the litter. And he has mummy issues. One of the dogs. I think it's Fred Armisen. It's either Fred Armisen or Boy Moynihan. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But he's a dog to social media and he acts like a human. He walks on two legs and stuff. The other one is just brain dead.
Of course, there's a social media dog.
Of course.
I feel like there can't be a modern comedy movie like this without there being a social
Smurfs.
Exactly. There has to be something to do with social media. I do want to point out when we get to Marmaduke, there will be the extension upon that because
of course there will be.
There is no way they can make a modern comedy movie without it being something to do with social media. I don't know why they shoehorn that in always. I think it's because obviously it's to appeal to the modern audience.
I think they have to appeal to children.
No one.
But why are you trying to appeal to children with this movie?
Fixed. They're not appealing to children in that film. No, but it's so dumb. It's people who watch films hate seeing that. It's I don't even like seeing a lot of the time. iPhone and mobile phone use.
Robert Eggers, why he only makes movies
yes.
in old times because seeing new technology like cars and phones and stuff, it just breaks his immersion.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
and
it feels like
when,
it's happening
when a dog
now.
is walking on two legs going, I got social media. My mum here posted a picture of me the other day and it got 4,000 likes. But yeah, they go to a park. This is still the first 20 minutes. They go to a park and there's
How long is the film?
An hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
It feels
kind of
about 4 hours though.
Yeah.
It feels probably longer than Zack Snyder's Justice League. I haven't seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, but
oh no, that feels.
I feel
long.
like it would feel longer.
That feels long. Yeah, that's a bit of a comparison. That
it would
long.
feel longer, Connor. Trust me.
Okay.
They go to this dog park where they all start sniffing each other's butts and
Of course.
And they go after a ball and they pile on each other, but then they just make a load of dog puns oh, this smells like shit. Oh, it's actually Shih Tzu, like that.
Oh.
They find this depressed dog who has been neutered. That's why he's depressed.
Is he old?
Yeah.
Is he all wrinkly and stuff?
Yeah.
Exactly what I would imagine. Yeah. Fair enough.
It's like a what's it called? Like a basset hound, I think. But longer.
Like in
bigger.
The Secret Life of Pets.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember that movie.
His legs don't work, and he just sort of crawls around.
Yes.
He's super old.
Is he got a wheelchair behind it or something? Yeah. For some reason, I don't know if this is common for owners who are about to neuter their dogs, but they filled the toilet with Kool-Aid, and then the dog was allowed to drink out of the toilet.
What?
I don't know why.
What kind of relevance has that got? I don't understand. No, doesn't make any sense.
It has got relevance in the movie.
Yeah.
Because later on, the dog finds out he's gonna be neutered because they're oh, we filled the toilet with Kool-Aid for you. So he's I'm gonna get neutered. So it does have relevance in the movie, but it's why did they do that?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just have, because before they tell Bull that they filled the toilet with Kool-Aid, he gets fussed over. So you can assume, oh, he's probably being fussed over because he's gonna be neutered. Mm-hmm. I don't know why they're and we filled the toilet with Kool-Aid. That would take so much work.
The thing is, the first thought in my mind was oh, Kool-Aid's poisonous for dogs. He's not getting put down. He's getting neutered.
Yeah.
What? I don't see the significance here of why is it Kool-Aid and why the toilet specifically. Is it I guess
because
dogs
drink out the toilet.
Yeah, dogs like to drink out the toilet, but
it takes so much work. You'd have to you have to fill the toilet the like bit behind the toilet with Kool-Aid as well,
Yes,
so
of course.
so you could flush it and it would fill the bowl up with Kool-Aid. You couldn't just
because if not, it'd just go away.
yeah
If you just put it all in the
bowl.
bowl, it would just go away.
Yeah.
Like even when you like put it in.
And then he like, oh, I need to leave home because
He doesn't
like,
want to be
I
neutered.
don't want to be neutered. So he takes his collar off and it runs off.
He's a
and
stray
then-
dog.
Yeah.
Like
And then-
strays.
He's like, I'm hungry. So he gets hungry like 2 seconds in. He goes, I'm hungry. So he goes.
He goes home.
No. He goes, I'm hungry. Looks to the side. There's a food festival going on. Midnight, by the way.
Yeah.
In the middle of like probably New York.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Those are average New York activities then.
For some reason, people are throwing food on the floor without eating any of it. Because he's just walking under people and they're just dropping like full pizzas and stuff hit into his mouth. And then he moves the bin aside and like people just don't look at the bin when they throw it in. They just like
Yeah, they
eating.
don't think the bin's moved 4 foot out the way.
yeah, and
Let's just
and
chuck it in the same position.
He's just taking the food from where what was supposed to go in the bin.
Yeah, gluttonous dog.
Why are people throwing full pizzas in the bin at a food festival?
Yeah, why would you buy a pizza just to throw in a bin?
Yeah, that none of it is. I would understand if it's
I was
like,
gonna say if it's like just the crust or like
Yeah.
a bit on the crust,
but
like,
it's like a full pizza or like full burgers and stuff. Why are you buying these things? But yeah, once he's given up, once he's full,
yeah,
he then walks off and walks past this car where they're like obviously like smoking weed or something, and he inhales the fumes, so he gets high.
Yeah,
Of course, you have.
It can't be like a.
You can't have an adult comedy without someone getting high.
It can't be like
obviously.
a derogative movie where if no one's getting high.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What's even the point? Maybe they go like the like hyper like strange route where he's seeing colours and stuff all around him.
Yeah.
Maybe they go like the friendship route where he just goes and orders at Subway.
I think that's the route they're gonna go with. Obviously, they're not gonna go with the typical route.
Take any guess of what you think happens. Take one guess.
I feel. Is he still at the food festival?
He's outside the food festival now. The food festival's gone.
I don't. It's not going to be anything to do with that then.
No, it's not.
I bet you it's going to be some sort of like dog orgy or something.
So his balls fall off.
All right. Yeah. Nice.
They then grow faces. So they're both like separate entities. They grow faces.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, of course. One of them is like Napoleon for some reason.
Like what? Like dictator Napoleon.
Napoleon, yeah, not Napoleon Dynamite.
I just want to be clear.
So he's had a French accent.
Yeah.
Don't know why they could go like Lafayette or anything, or
They forget Lafayette.
so. Yeah, so they fall off, and then
Wow.
I don't remember. They say something, but I don't remember what they say. I think they say like he's not tough or something. I don't know.
But the balls say he's not.
His balls say that he's not. That he's like a wimp. Pretty much. I think.
Okay.
I think.
And
I'm
then
not 100%
he's,
sure.
and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. Comes out of the illusion and chops them off himself because he's so mad at his own balls.
Well, actually, the balls then run off. They don't have legs. They jump off. They jump away.
I could just imagine going.
They are. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're not jumping in unison. They are going. By the way, the Napoleon one has a hat. He has a big old hat,
Yeah.
like a big Napoleon hat.
Like Napoleon hat.
Yeah.
Like Napoleon, the guy, the dictator guy
Like Napoleon the dictator guy.
from the Quacking Phoenix.
And he has a vote for Pedro shirt on.
Pascal.
Yes.
What is this? What has just happened? What was that like weird transition from things?
But yeah, so they run off, and he's chasing his balls, but his balls are faster than him because he's a dog. But they're balls. But he's a dog.
Yeah.
So he
why are
can't
they
run
not
faster.
rolling? Actually,
I don't know. I didn't think about that
jumping?
actually. It's like the videos of like if a pen could walk, how do you think it'd walk?
Yeah. It's just the jumping. It's like compressing and like extending. That's how the balls walk.
But yeah, so they jump away, and then Bull runs after them, and they can't catch him up.
Ball or bull?
Bull the dog. He goes into this alleyway, and the balls hit, and this cat has his balls. This cat is huddling his balls,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Give me my balls back." So the cat like
Is he still high at this point? Or?
Yes, he's still high.
Okay.
So the cat lets him go, and now boom, he's out of the trance. It turns out it's just like a ball of yarn and a tennis ball that the cat had. It wasn't actually his balls.
Yeah.
He looks down
expected.
and goes, "Oh my god, it's down on my balls." He fondles them a little bit.
Nice.
And then we find out that he's in gang territory.
Cat gang.
Cat gang territory.
No.
So
The worst kind.
So they all come out like going, They don't do that.
Start singing.
They come up West Side Story.
Better run, run, run. Here it comes.
So he plays dead. And they go, we think he's dead, but just to be sure, let's rip his face off.
What?
And then one of the cats goes, gets the nails out.
Yeah.
And then all his friends.
It's just scissors in his
by the way, his friends had abandoned him because they all don't have their balls. And before, they were like proud of it, but then Bull, now that he found out he's gonna lose his balls, he's not proud of it, so they're like, what the fuck? So they left him. But now, realistically, they come back because they know where he is.
They sensed the cats. They sensed he was in danger.
Yeah,
Their
little
doggy
doggy
sense. What the hell? Just stole my joke. Stole it right from my brain.
But yeah, so they all come and like they all fight the cats. But the cats still winning because like 40 cats. There's like 40 cats and three dogs. Four dogs.
I can imagine it's like a really like good action.
It's a terrible action scene.
Well, I'm imagining a good action scene. So
you imagine like the Kingsman scene?
Yeah, don't break my illusion.
But yeah, so the cats are still winning. They then have to run away, and then Bull is like all sad and then they've run away. Bull's all sad, and then it's actually Rocco Idris Elba, who I didn't tell you who Rocco was, did I?
No.
Idris Elba.
Well, I knew that. You said Rocco Idris Elba.
He is actually the one that tells Bull that he needs to make the most of his balls. Bull was just planning on living on his own.
He was just gonna chill.
Yeah.
What difference does it make making the most of his balls?
Not much. They go, let's make the most of your balls, and then the next scene they're chasing after a squirrel. How is that making the most of your balls? How is that using your balls at all?
He can't do that if he's got.
And then they
balls.
rip the squirrel to shreds. They have blood all over them. There's so much more blood than a squirrel would have.
Jesus, I was not expecting you to go in that direction.
They then see a dog. They see a woman with a little dog in her purse, like a little chihuahua or something.
Yeah.
In her purse.
So they rip that one to shreds.
The dog?
Yeah.
No, they attack the woman, obviously.
Oh, of course, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course. And then the woman drops her purse and I think runs away. I don't think they kill her.
But that's a good sign.
Yeah, and then the dog like crawls out and is like, I'm free. So the dog then joins them. There's a little scene of them running on the road. And then this little chihuahua gets run over.
What the hell?
And it's just... we just see her head, her legs, and just blood.
What the hell?
Yeah. Bull then gets hit by a car. But he doesn't get flattened, obviously.
Oh. Boo. Kill the dog.
This car is actually driven by Honey's owner.
Ooh. Honey's driving. She did it on purpose.
But they then like run away because they're late for a dog show. It's still midnight, by the way. I don't know why there's a dog show at midnight.
Well, maybe it's tomorrow. They need to... No, they're late for it. What?
They're late for the dog show.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe it's 1 a.m. and they're late for the dog show.
Yeah.
Bull is then like, I want to go to that dog show. So he goes to the dog show. And it's in a massive stadium.
Or like football stadium? Or
yes.
Like...
It's like in like the O2 arena.
Okay.
It's not a football stadium. I said yes. And then the O2 arena.
Yeah.
And I see all these show dogs that are like robots, that are like all the same. And they're getting ready. Nothing really happens. It's just Honey wins the dog show for the women. And then this other arrogant dog, played by Beck Bennett, wins the male version.
Okay.
Leaves the dog show.
Is that it? That's all
it.
that's at the dog show. He goes there, she wins, and they leave.
Yes.
Seems like a really important scene that they could have just removed from the film.
Actually, they couldn't remove it because when they're in the car park, there's these two dogs that are like, let's go to this dog brothel. You know what a brothel is?
Yeah, of course I know what brothel is.
You looked at me like you know what a brothel was.
Yeah, what the hell?
They're like, let's go to this dog brothel. Okay. So they couldn't cut the scene into dog show because they needed the people in the car park.
They could have just had that in a different location. What do you mean?
And then this one dog that looks like Honey, that works at this brothel, goes and talks to Bull, and leads him somewhere. And then I don't really want to describe what happens when it cuts back to Bull.
But you're gonna?
I don't really want to. It's pretty much, it's just dog foreplay, except Bull is really awkward. But it's like bad.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's like disgusting to watch. I hate it. I hate that part. I hate the whole movie, really.
Just rewatch that one scene right now, and then that'll be fine. But I'm not gonna watch it. Just you rewatch.
You rewatch it, Connor. You watch it.
I don't want to. It's
a
movie.
You have to watch this movie. You're watching this movie. The other dog that Bull is like flirting with, that looks like Honey, tricks him into having sex with her. He's like, I don't really want to do this, and she goes, okay, but there's a scratch on my back. Can you scratch it? So he climbs over her and scratches her back, and then she pulls him inside of her.
Wait, 1 sec.
So that's assault.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But what is the point in this film if the point in the film is that he's trying to use his balls before they're gone, but he doesn't want to use his balls before they're gone.
I didn't even think about that.
That's the point in the film. That's basically what you're describing is what is happening in this movie.
Honey then, for some reason, walks in. I don't know why she was there. I don't know what drew her out. I think she just decided to come to this brothel, I guess.
Yeah.
And just found Bull.
The showgirl was like, you know what? Life of a showgirl.
I knew you were going to do that.
Bruce's going to rage.
I'm going to crash out right now. Then the police come.
Yeah.
I think they're like dog wranglers or something. And they all the dogs try to run away, but they don't succeed, and they get taken to the pound. And then they decide to stage a riot. Can you guess how they stage a riot?
Stage a riot?
They stage a riot.
I don't know. Like, they get thrown into the bars.
What? How's that a riot?
I don't know.
How are they doing a riot there?
They're just like, let us out. Oh, that's a protest. I don't know. How do they stage a riot?
You would never have guessed this in a million years, by the way. So, they lure the guards in by, like, barking and everything.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then they all piss on the guards. While opera plays.
Yeah, I can actually picture it.
There's so much piss that the guards are slipping over it. And they die, I guess. Because they don't get back up. They fall and they don't get back up.
Waterboard the guards.
So I
piss.
think they just die from the impact of getting hit on the floor by slipping on piss.
And then waterboarded.
Bull then goes to find Honey, where she's being studded out to Beck Bennett dog, because she won the female portion, he won the male portion of the dog show. So to make super babies, she's been studded out to him.
Yeah.
I don't want to go forward. I don't want to keep doing this.
Is the movie nearly over? Because Jesus, like, so, it feels like it should be around 90 minutes.
Sort of. We're about 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
We then see...
There is no final act to this film.
I don't want to explain what happens. I don't want to explain what happens next.
Obviously, the ending's good.
So Bull's launched over the fence, yeah?
Yeah.
He falls on top of Honey. Beck Bennett's dog is like behind Honey, getting ready to have sex with her. The other dog accidentally has sex with Bull. And Bull and Honey are having a sweet moment, talking about, like, how they're, like, actually enough for each other throughout this whole point.
Yeah.
While the other dog is moaning, and Bull is going...
Alright, you can stop. What?
Yeah. And then... I think you can imagine how uncomfortable this scene was for me to watch.
It's such like a...
Guess how long it goes on?
Oh.
Maybe because you thought the like scene at the start was like 10 seconds. Maybe you think this is like... And it's actually 45 seconds. Maybe you think this is like 45 seconds again. Maybe a minute. Maybe even a minute and a half.
No.
It goes on for like at least 2 minutes. I didn't count, but it goes on for at least like 2 minutes.
It's such like... It ruins such like... I
You
assume
know-
it wouldn't be that emotional of a scene, but it completely undermines the emotion.
You know
in that scene.
materialists.
Yeah.
When they're at the wedding, and Chris Evans is talking to Kurt Johnson about like how, like, she's like, you're enough for me, but like I don't know if I should be with you, and he's like, you shouldn't be with me and stuff.
Yeah.
It's that sort of scene.
Except if Chris Evans was just
being veiled from behind
Yeah.
by a show dog.
Yeah.
So now after the scene, Honey comes over and tells him she loves him, and then they have sex.
Please tell me that's how the film ends.
We're near the end. We're nearly there. We're
There's
nearly
still
there.
more to say.
We're nearly there.
There's still more that they can
We're
say
nearly
in
there.
this
We're nearly
film.
there. We're nearly there. We're nearly there.
Okay.
After they have sex, there's a montage of Bull playing around with his balls when they're detached from him, like the Napoleon one and the other one. I don't remember what the other one was like.
Is he high again, or is they?
It's just a
been
it's just a
removed?
montage of
Okay.
them just this is happening.
Okay.
You know, I think it's Luca, where one of them gets a train at the end,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, that's like a sad moment of them getting a train and like they're leaving.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, there's a scene like that of his balls on the train, and he's waving goodbye to them. He then wakes up in a vet, and it turns out that this was all a dream he was having while they were cutting his balls off.
Yeah. Okay.
It then comes to 3 months later. We find out that Honey and Bull have kids.
But he's got no balls.
Yeah, it was from when they had sex before.
Obviously.
There's one scene afterwards. Honey, they'll play around with their kids and everything. Mm-hmm. Honey is then like, I'm going girls' night.
Is there another dog?
Yes.
Like a big male dog?
Yes. So there's a scene at this brothel of this giant dog dancing while his balls fly everywhere. You know them like them toys where it's like the pad on the ball with the string and you're
Yeah.
sort of like that. That's how he's dancing.
But his balls.
Yeah, and women are just throwing random stuff on him. Like Honey throws like raw fish on him and stuff. I don't know why. And finally we're at the end. Finally we hit the end. So,
Well, and that's how the film ends.
yes, that's the end of the movie. So because of that, what do you think you would have rated that movie?
A lot of it I can picture. I would say it'd probably be no higher than 1.5.
Yeah, I rated it half star.
You rate it half?
Yep.
I think yeah. From how you've said it, I think it would be very low. I think it'd be no higher than 1.5.
Yeah.
But I could see probably 1 star.
It's not funny. It's not enjoyable. The animation isn't good. The animation reminds me of like. Did you ever watch Mr. Bean show on like CITV or CBC?
Yes,
in
I know
2010s?
what you mean. Yeah.
It's like that. The animated Mr.
Yeah.
Bean show. That's the animation.
Yeah.
Which
Lazy
that
animation.
Mr. Bean show would have had like
It's such a
maybe
small budget.
maybe a quarter of the budget of this,
Yeah,
if that.
probably not even that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like half the budget was used on Adam Devine, Idris Elba, and Captain Hahn.
Yeah, probably so. I bet you though, Marmaduke is worse.
I don't know if it is, Connor.
No, I bet you it is. Because let me get my phone out so I can look at what I've written down about this film. This film is awful. I could probably do like the rest of this entire episode talking about just the posters.
Oh, great.
Because while like searching up this film, there are 3 different posters I saw. And Marmaduke looks completely different in every single one of them.
What?
Like, one of them, he's got like a white chest. The other one, he's got like a brown,
I
like
need
a
to see
black
this.
brown nose. It's so bad. I'll see if I can get it on my laptop.
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah, they're like, look, he's got a white chest in that one, but like, he's completely brown in that one. Like, they're completely different in style.
These are the same movie?
I know, they're just so inconsistent.
It looks
with
like
the
Scooby-Doo
entire
in that
thing.
one.
Exactly. But they do call him Scooby-Doo, but they
course they
call
do.
him Scooby-Poo.
Ah!
But I won't give you any context to that yet as to why they call him Scooby-Poo.
No,
but
that is funny.
I bet you could picture why.
Is it he poos everywhere?
Or maybe. Who knows? Now, like your movie, the Oscars are lucky that they didn't have a best casting Oscar when this movie was made. Because it also does have a pretty stacked cast, and I would argue more stacked than fixed. But
So, I know that Pete Davidson's in this, but I don't know anyone else.
you'll find out who's in it later.
Oh, gosh.
So just keep thinking. The other big name that like I without looking up the cast, I just know they're in it. There's probably like maybe a couple other people that I would know by like seeing their face, but I don't recognize by their voice in this.
Yeah.
So there's 2 people, obviously Pete Davidson and the villain character in this film.
Okay. Are you going to tell me who that is?
It's like I will tell you when we get to it, when we
Okay.
get introduced.
Great.
It's like one of them, I can't remember what the breed is, but you know one of the, like the show dogs where the hair is just really long and it basically touches the ground?
Yes.
What,
The,
one of
the
them
white
dogs.
ones.
Yeah. The movie itself opens at a children's party when Marmaduke is locked in a bedroom
Okay.
and the kids are all having their thing. You see all the characters, none of them deserve in the same movie. They put Pixar mums to shame with the dump truck they give this woman.
Might as well
Like,
watch this movie.
she is built like that. Like, there is no need to build her that way.
Might have to watch this movie now.
Yeah, it's worth watching just for her alone. Like, her build, she is more, like, she's got more shape to her than a pear. Like, my god, her build. But obviously, yeah, you know Pete Davidson voices him. So he's starts in the bedroom and a bee attacks him in this bedroom and he loses the fight to a bee.
Okay.
I don't know, like it lands on his nose and he's like fighting this bee and somehow the bee wins. But
What, he's trying to like slap it away or something?
I don't really know. It's like it just lands on his nose and he's sort of like running around the room and it's like throwing him around.
What?
I can't even really explain.
How strong are
what-
bees?
I don't know. I can't really explain what was
They
happening.
read the B movie prologue and decided they were Ant-Man.
But it's so dumb. But the bee lands near the window, and Marmaduke's like, "You're not staying there, buddy." So runs at him and smashes through the window.
Okay.
And what happens is he floats in the air, Scooby-Doo style, running his legs. He's floating and then falls into like a family-sized pool. Callback. A family-sized
Callback?
to our character
Oh, God.
posters. He falls into a family-sized swimming pool, and
Okay.
it literally a tsunami of water. Like I cannot explain how much water
Is it
comes
like
out
a
of this
built-in
pool.
pool or is it like a padding pool?
No,
sort
it's
of
just like it's like one of them ones that you would like.
like a big padding pool.
Yes, where it's like just like the layer is blown up, but the rest of it's kind of just like plastic.
Yeah.
It's one of them ones that's like
Yeah,
held
okay.
up with like a couple of sticks.
Yeah.
Probably about that tall.
Okay.
it literally, a tsunami comes off it to the point that people are surfing on the water. It's like, it's insane how much water comes out of this pool that you, like, the amount you're imagining, there is more. It's so dumb. But obviously, someone records this and Marmaduke goes viral.
Why does someone record this?
I don't know.
Is it like someone in the party or someone like a bystander?
Some little girl. And like, you can tell at this moment, the people who wrote it are like middle-aged, out-of-touch adults.
Okay.
Because they call views hits.
Alright,
So that sets up the theming of the film. It's
this
like,
got 14 billion hits.
It's literally how they say it. So many hits. Then we get introduced to Marmaduke's trainer, because similar to Honey, this Marmaduke goes into a show in this
Why?
movie.
Honey's actually like a show dog.
Marmaduke's not, and the world's greatest trainer is challenged to make Marmaduke the best dog in the world or something. I don't know.
Okay.
And
what? Why is it? Do they live in a mansion?
No, they have double doors, so I guess that says it.
What's
all I know.
They're just rich beyond their wildest dreams.
I guess.
Because
So.
surely the best dog trainer in the world will be expensive.
He has no job, so he's just like, I need a challenge, and just like uses Marmaduke as a challenge, because for some reason the video of Marmaduke falling in a pool is on the news or something.
Okay. So he does it for free.
Yeah, and he's like, this is my challenge. His name's Guy. I don't think they could think of a name for him, so they call him Guy.
Yeah.
The trainer drives to Marmaduke without knowing where they live.
Maybe their address was on the video.
Maybe. But yeah, so he goes to his house and they start training.
Okay.
Now, the training montage is both too long and too short. It's because they don't tell us anything in this training montage.
Okay.
They just fight, and that's basically it.
They fight? What do they fight for?
I don't know.
So essentially, it's not a training montage. It's a montage of this trainer
dog abuse,
abusing this dog.
Yeah, pretty much. He does a Matrix reference. You know, in the Matrix when Trinity jumps up and she freezes in the air.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
The dog does that, or the
trainer.
Okay.
The trainer does that.
I wouldn't put it past a movie with the dog doing it.
Well, yeah, it's funny you say that, because maybe he does do that at some point.
Of course he does.
Yeah, he jumps into the air and he like uses like a phantom kick, and he's like,
do we see? Is
kicks
it like
Marmaduke.
the same thing?
Yeah, it goes around him.
Of course it does.
It's like these moments like that is like the only good bits about this film.
Okay.
It's like
At least there's good bits.
It's
already better than fixed.
I don't know about that. That was okay. I've mixed up the whole order of this. Before he does the Trinity thing, he leads Marmaduke to run. He like holds out like a thing.
Like a bull thing.
Yes, and Marmaduke runs at him, and he covers up a hole in the tree. Marmaduke goes into the tree, and he's the first dog to ever fall up a tree.
What?
He goes into the tree and then just like falls up. I don't know how he did that.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What? Like he hits into the tree?
Yeah, and then he just bounces in the tree, up the tree, and then falls down the tree again.
Okay.
Yeah, and then obviously the Trinity thing happens, and then they get to actual training, and the only training they do is like make him jump through hoops, and like he can't. There's like a plate out, and he gets like AI to decide if he's gonna like crush his head or something. There's like a plate.
He has AI to decide what.
Yeah.
What?
So basically, the idea is there's a plate with like a bit of food on, and there's like another thing, and if Marmaduke goes to get it, it literally just crushes his head.
What?
It happens like 4 times.
What? It crushes his head.
Yeah.
Does he die?
No.
Is that the end of the movie? Yes. Finally, the movie's on.
Well, now we're getting into the.
It's a bad sign when you do that.
I know, because we're now getting into the competition.
Oh great! What? He's already competition worthy?
Yeah, this is the first 30 minutes, by the way.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought the competition would be like the third act, where
Exactly.
like everything leads up to it. It's slowly getting better.
Well, it does. This is
Okay.
the first competition. There's 2 competitions in this film. The first one's like a.
So it's like Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, kind. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I
Yeah,
didn't
of course
watch
you
Happy
haven't.
Gilmore 2.
I know.
But it's like this is like the county. This is the county show, and he's gonna go to the wild show later.
Uh-huh.
So the county show is when we first get introduced to.
Wait.
Wait.
He does one show and he goes to the world series.
Well, we'll get to that.
He's suddenly world class.
We'll get to that. This is where we get introduced to, you guessed it, the villain of this movie.
Okay, played by.
Take a single guess. Who would play a good villain?
I feel like it's gonna be. What's the guy who's in like every animated movie?
I don't know. What the hell are you talking about?
He voices the chicken in Alan Tudyk.
No, it's not Alan Tudyk.
Okay.
It's better.
Who is it?
It is J.K. Simmons.
Of course it is.
As the dog called Zeus.
Okay.
Yeah, as this dog with like the stupidly long hair. And he gives like a performance of a lifetime. Like J.K. Simmons carries this movie.
Better than Omni-Man?
I would put it up there. If someone said that his performance in Marmaduke is better than Omni-Man, I wouldn't argue with them. I would put it up there. When he gets introduced, they're at the show, and he's basically like, "Oh, Marmaduke, you're this loser. You can't, like, you're rubbish at this stuff. So let's take you to undo all of the training you've just done, where you're not supposed to eat food, by eating this entire buffet." And he takes him to this tent with like so much food. A buffet.
The trainer does?
No, Zeus does.
Oh, Zeus does?
No, the trainer's not like...
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I could tell. The trainer's not like, you know what, we've done all this training, but let's just undo all of that. So yeah, he's like, just, you know, before we start, it's good to have a snack. So just have a snack.
And he eats the whole thing, doesn't he?
He eats the whole thing.
And he's fat as hell.
Yeah.
Does he fart and he like flies around the room like a balloon?
Guess how fat he is.
He's like a full balloon, isn't he?
His feet can't touch the ground.
He like have you seen the Space Jam? Have you seen the first Space Jam?
I know what you're referencing.
Is he like that guy who like blows up? It gets flattened and then he blows up.
Maybe. So he's like feet can barely touch the ground.
Why don't you just roll?
But he just breathes in. He looks normal again.
What?
Yeah. And then so because he looks normal, he then goes and does the show. He's walking out, and then he does a little toot.
Okay, here it goes. He's about to fly around the room, isn't he?
The dog behind him sniffs his bum and is like, "I'm never sniffing a bum again in my life," or something.
Is that his accent? Is he Southern?
I don't know. I don't remember. But he says something. He says he's never sniffing a bum again in his life.
Okay.
Because he sniffed Marmaduke's bum.
Okay.
And then Marmaduke's like, "I gotta go," and that's actually what he says. He goes, "Uh-oh, I gotta go." That's exactly what he says. And then he clocks eyes with this fire hydrant and is like, "That's where I have to go. That's the doggy toilet. I have to go there." So he starts to like run around and he's like slipping across the ground.
He's gonna just fart on the toilet on the fire hydrant? Or wait, where is the dog show? Why is there a fire hydrant there?
It's the fire hydrant. It's a dog toilet. It says dog toilet above it.
Why?
I don't know. It's where dogs like to pee. But he's going for a poo.
Okay.
So he's like, because his stomach's touching the ground,
yeah.
He's like sliding around everywhere for some reason.
Okay. Why don't you just breathe in again?
He can't run. He can't do that anymore.
Because he not breathe to this whole thing. He's he's only breathing out.
Yeah. And that's why he's got to go. So he's like sliding around everywhere, but he realizes he's not going to make it to the fire hydrant toilet.
Oh no!
So guess what he does?
He just shits everywhere.
He bounces on his belly, does a forward front flip, lands on the trophy, and lets hell loose. Just all of it in. And there's just, he mustard gasses the entire audience with his fart. And it's like this green smoke just goes all the way into like the car park and everything. It's so, that's like, that. I think that's
Is
the
there shots of people going like,
yeah, and they like freeze and they're like coughing and stuff. I think that scene is the highlight of that film.
Of course.
It's the best scene in the film. So
that's not a good sign.
Yeah, obviously. And his world-class trainer, the best trainer in the world, gives up.
Okay.
He's not working with Marmaduke anymore.
So what's a challenge? But that's too much then.
Yeah, that's too much of a challenge.
Him farting is too much.
It's too much. The kids go to school and they're like bullied because they got a stinky dog.
Okay.
Which that's the only scene we see them at school.
Okay, just bullying. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Marmaduke runs away from home because his whole family hates him because he's a stinky dog. They're like, "We don't want a stinky dog," so he runs away. And,
he's also a stray.
He is, yeah.
But now we need to both watch Strays.
We'll talk about a third film and that's Strays. But so he runs away from home, and you know at the end of Across the Spider-Verse when Miles is like swinging through 42.
Oh, when he's having a panic attack.
Yeah, and you see all the things on the wall, and like everyone's going, "You shouldn't be Spider-Man." That's what happens to Marmaduke. He's got like people going like,
"He shouldn't be Spider-Man."
No, he's like, "You're such a bad dog. You shouldn't be a dog." Wait, they didn't say he shouldn't be a dog.
He shouldn't be a dog. He should be a human.
Yeah, they basically like rip him down. Like he's not good enough until I didn't mention this earlier, but the family also has a cat. And the cat's standing in the middle of the road. So Marmaduke's like, "No, cat, I'll save you." So he runs and like jumps off a car and grabs the cat, and the cat's like, They say you're not a winner, but you just saved me, and that's a winner.
I feel like the cat has a deep voice. Does the cat have a deep voice?
It's kind of like averagely deep.
Okay.
So the cat.
I thought he'd have like the voice that the goat has in Wish.
No,
I really don't am doing it in the movie.
He's not. I don't think. So he got saved, and he's like, yeah, you know what? I am a hero. So he goes to Guy's house again.
Okay.
Because they couldn't think of an
and he gets
actual
abused
name.
again.
And Guy's like, I'm not working for you. You're a useless dog. And he's like, I'll prove myself. So runs around the entire world.
What?
He literally runs around the entire world. And
how is that improving himself?
I don't know. He's like, I'll improve myself. And he runs around the entire world. Like, he even runs on, like, the Great Wall of China and up the pyramids and stuff. And then the news is like, this dog just went viral because he ran around the entire world. And then he goes back to his house and is like, will you work with me now? And he's like, no. He still says no.
So what was the point of him running around the entire world?
Exactly. Then? And the kid's like, the son who owns Marmaduke goes up to him and goes, you're a failure. And he's like, you know what, kid? I am a failure. Thank you for telling me. And then starts working for Marmaduke. What? Because the kid told him he was a failure. It's so weird. It's such a pointless scene.
How long do we have left of this movie?
We're probably entering the final act now.
Okay.
So,
at least this does have a final act.
Guy is now like, I'm working for you. We're getting into the world champion. So he calls his booty call and is like...
His booty call?
Yeah, we'll get to that. He calls his booty call and he's like, I want to go into the world champion with Marmaduke. And she's like, I'll get you in there. So they now go to the world championship and we get introduced to all of the other competitors and they are like the most racist stereotypes ever. There's like a British bulldog and he's like, oh yeah, I'm British. Give me some tea and stuff.
Is it Idris Elba?
No, it's just some bulldog. And then there's like a Mexican Chihuahua and he's like,
probably,
I love tacos and
has he got
stuff.
A mustache as well?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's at least is
Yeah. What? There's a Chinese dog who's like the most stereotypical Chinese,
like the Siamese cats from
kind of. He's like giving like motivational speeches and stuff.
Why?
Because he's Chinese and that's what they do.
Is it?
I guess so. And then so the first competition starts and we only see Marmaduke and one other dog and it's the Mexican one and they're like, oh, it's your favorite food but with bacon, and they can show him a taco and the dog's like, I can't resist the taco because he's Mexican. You get it? You get it? Because he's Mexican.
Of course.
He loves tacos. Obviously, also Zeus is at this. The J.K. Simmons dog.
Of course
he's also there.
Of course he is.
And obviously Marmaduke passes this first challenge and the trainer just eats the entire thing in one bite. He has like a pizza.
Is there like a bit where like you see it in his throat?
No.
Oh.
Marmaduke's like, you could have saved me a bite. But it's like, you're not supposed to eat it. That's the point. But we move into the second one and it's an obstacle course. Zeus goes first and he completes it.
Wait, this is a World Series, isn't it?
Yeah. The first competition in the World Series was to not eat a bit of bacon in 30 seconds. That was the first competition.
I feel like our dog could probably do that.
No,
Maybe.
No, he couldn't.
Probably not, actually.
If you held a bit of bacon to him like this, he's going to eat it.
Yeah,
that's what they had to do. But yeah, the second one was an obstacle course. Zeus completes it with flying colours. Okay, and Marmaduke, he's about to do it. And Zeus is like, you know what? I'm going to make it difficult. And he puts shampoo all on the floor. And Marmaduke stands in it.
What?
Yeah, he stands in it. And for some reason, it's like
clean feet now. And
it's the most wild, slippiest shampoo soap ever. He's like ice skating around the whole thing and he's like flipping around and stuff, but he completes it until he falls down some stairs, crashes into his trainer, flies up in the air, lands on his trainer, and his trainer's now in hospital. They're out of the competition because his trainer is in hospital. It was such like a out of nowhere scene. I thought it was like going to be one of them silly things where it's like, oh, he bumped into his trainer, but no, he's in hospital. And he's like, you see him in hospital fully bandaged up.
I know what happens next.
Go on.
The woman from Madagascar 3 comes in, starts singing opera, and then he
oh, Shrevia. And then he starts going and his arms just come out and he like rips the bandage off.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
That would have been better.
That would have been
Instead, the family's like, we're team, I don't remember their last name. We're team, whatever our last name is, we're going to do the training.
Team Marmaduke, of course.
Yeah, the Team Marmaduke.
Their last name is Marmaduke.
And now they say how useless they are before that, but like that's not really relevant.
Great.
And now they're going to be Marmaduke's trainer because because they want Marmaduke to win, so then they can have £1 million. We get to see their final show, and it's a talent show for the final one. So obviously they've got to show their biggest talent.
Mm-hmm.
The bulldog, he has like a weight attached to the ground. He lifts the entire building.
What?
He like bites it, and it like cracks around where he's standing and lifts the entire building.
At least he doesn't lift himself up as well.
No. He's like, the ground like breaks around where he's standing, and he lifts the entire building.
I see why it's the World Series then.
Yeah, that's his talent. Then after that, we have a dog, and they describe it as a seductive performance, which I think is a very interesting way to describe
a dog show.
A dog show. She just dances on 2 legs.
Okay.
I don't know.
What sort of dance? Is it like
just dance? Seductive dancing.
Just
obviously.
dance.
Yeah.
She just does Rasputin.
Yeah. Well, then we get the Chinese dog, who I think is probably my favourite one. Obviously, he does like kung fu.
Of course,
because
he does.
why would he not?
Yeah.
But then halfway starts rapping while doing kung fu
at the same time.
Yeah.
Why?
It makes no sense why they do that transition. Then we get Zeus's one. He just mind controls everyone to give him 10 stars. That's what he does. For some reason,
how does he mind control them?
They like shine lights on him, and it like mind controls everyone because he's like so shiny.
Okay.
And like he makes people like lick themselves and like shake their butt.
So
and
he's talentless then.
Yeah, pretty much. And he makes them shake their butt, and I'm going to show you what they do. All of them get on their chair.
Why are you showing me right now?
And they do this. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they get unmind controlled. So because they're all sitting next to each other in a chair like that.
Just the judges or everyone in the stadium?
Everyone in the stadium.
Okay.
They're all like, their butt and their face is all like pointing at each other, so they're all like really awkward.
So they've got a massive human centipede?
Yeah, pretty much.
Human centipede 4.
Obviously, finally, we get Marmaduke's. Now, have you got any guesses what Marmaduke could be doing for his performance?
He's probably a pervert or something, isn't he?
No. Him and his like child owner rides him like a horse, and they chase after a cat.
What a talent!
That's his talent.
I bet he wins as well, doesn't he?
And then
so if he wins,
and then when they capture the cat, they get off and start dancing, and there's these other 2 dogs who are just doing Gangnam Style in the background.
Why? When did
don't
this come
know.
out? Like 2020?
2022. But take a guess, who wins the competition?
It's Marmaduke. Marmaduke wins the competition, didn't he?
No, Zeus wins because he
great.
hypnotized them to give him
of
a
course he did.
perfect score.
Yeah.
Until, just wait, there is a plot twist. It is the plot twist of the century. I was never expecting this. One of the judges is actually one of Zeus's owners.
Oh.
So he got disqualified, and they got taken to prison because
they prison.
yeah, because
For
they
what?
Because they
fraud.
They rigged it. So he got taken to prison because basically because they're doing it to steal. Like if they didn't do that, they wouldn't have got £1 million. So yeah, I guess it is fraud.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
So they take the trophy away from him and go to give it to. I think they go to give it to the Asian one, the Chinese dog.
Yeah.
But then Zeus runs in and steals the trophy because he's not letting anyone do that. And Marmaduke comes and he's like, "Oh, you can't be doing this." And they have a fight. And then Zeus is like, "What will you have after 500 years?"
I feel like he does not do that.
He definitely does do that. And then he punches down this like camera tower, and this tower's like there's a guy on top of the tower. The camera.
How strong is Zeus?
I don't know. He like runs into it and like starts falling, and it's gonna fall on the kid, the son. It's going to fall on him. And Marmaduke's like, "No, I'm going to save you." Pushes the kid out of the way. And it falls on Marmaduke instead. And he dies.
What?
Like,
Marmaduke died?
What? And look, he just died. It's... I can't even, like, exaggerate. Like, he fully just dies. Marmaduke gets crushed.
It wasn't like a fake out or anything?
Billy's crying. The kid.
Okay.
The kid's Billy.
Kid's
because
crying,
it's such an original name for a child.
Yeah.
And a tear lands on him, and Marmaduke comes back to life.
It's Billy Franklin Richards.
Yeah. He puts his hand on his chest, and Marmaduke just like.
He's still got a thing on him, though, hasn't he?
What?
The big tower.
No, I don't know what happened to the tower. He like pushed Billy out of the way, and it's just like lying on the floor, and it's like you genuinely think he's dead because like the whole background goes like black, and there's just like a single light down on Marmaduke, like he's like getting like taken to heaven or something. And then that's how the film ends.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just abrupt.
Yeah. Credits roll, and you got Pete Davidson like rapping as Marmaduke.
Is Marmaduke dancing next to the credits?
No, he's kind of like rapping like between like the credits popping up. Like they'll pop up and then it'll cut to Marmaduke in like a hoodie, with like a hood up, and he's like just standing there rapping. If you ask me, peak cinema.
Honestly, maybe better than Fixed.
You think Marmaduke's better than Fixed?
I think I would rather watch that than Fixed.
I think I made Marmaduke seem more fun than it is. Because I promise you it's not that enjoyable.
How much of that between there is boring?
Well, I think I explained mine in about 15 minutes and you explained yours in about 30. I think that says a lot about what happens in this same run-length movie.
That's true.
Yeah. It's Marmaduke is not a movie that I've rewatched once before. To watch this, I am not rewatching again.
But the fact that you rewatched it says something about... gives it some merit.
No, it doesn't give it any merit because
It's
my rating didn't go up at all.
Okay, but you still... if you hate it that much, you wouldn't have rewatched it. You would have denied rewatching it.
I'll give you props that Marmaduke had a bit of a comeback with the twist. I will say that. The twist was kind of crazy. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, at least the twist wasn't that a male dog had sex with another male dog instead of a female dog.
Yeah, that's a wild twist.
Yeah. Marmaduke is better than Fixed.
Well, I think we can let the people decide. I think realistically we'll probably put a poll up somewhere.
Yeah, I'll probably make a poll on like Twitter and Instagram and...
yeah. It's not something that really needs to be voted for, but like, if you want to vote, then
I think Fixed would be worse.
I don't know. I think Marmaduke is renownedly a bad movie that I think people will vote for it to be worse.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Watch Fixed. Don't watch Fixed.
Don't watch Fixed. It's a waste of time.
They're both terrible movies, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to rewatch... I don't think I'd want to watch Marmaduke ever.
No.
I've heard
it's not worth watching.
I've heard a few things about it before today, and nothing I ever heard about it, including today, gave me any want to watch it.
Liar.
Maybe Pete Davidson. Yeah. Okay, maybe pick some mum.
JK. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's what you want to watch. Just watch the first like 5 minutes. You'll get enough enjoyment.
5 stars. Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Yeah. Well, that's all we really have to say.
Yeah. So
I hope you enjoyed your journey wherever you were going and listening to our podcast, because that's the only reason why you'd be listening to it, right?
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and
YouTube
TikTok
and
YouTube at con.brand.moviepod.
We're just plugging ourselves in the outro.
Yeah, of course we are.
We'll probably do episodes every Monday. We have a couple bonus episodes. We don't know when specifically they'll be releasing, but we're just
very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. Start of something new. Hopefully, I hope you guys enjoyed us.
Let us know anything
talking about movies.
Let us know what you enjoyed. Let us know what you want to see.
Yeah, theming.
Yeah, themings you want
bad
to do.
Movies for us to watch.
Yeah,
it'll be very welcome on like. I don't know if you can comment on YouTube comments. Yes, I don't know if you can comment on like Spotify and stuff like that. But if you can, then yeah. But
yeah, what if you can't comment on Spotify? Go to YouTube.
Yeah, or like comment on our Instagram or something. Like watch this movie. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to us waffle about 2 bad movies, and I hope there was some kind of enjoyment substance behind that.
Hopefully.
So yeah, we'll see you next Monday with episode 2 of The Con, The Bran, and The Movie.
With what's the theme?
What's the theme? The theme is shark movies.
The theme is shark movies.
The theme is shark movies next week. So yeah, we'll see you next week with some shark movies.